Breaking news out of the tech world: Apple is slashing iPhone prices in China, and the timing couldn't be more strategic. That's right, the Cupertino giant is cutting costs on its flagship devices just ahead of one of the biggest shopping events on the planet, China's legendary shopping festival season. And if you think this is just a routine discount, think again. This move signals something much deeper about Apple's battle for survival in the world's most competitive smartphone market. Let's break this down fast because there is a lot happening here. Apple has officially reduced prices on iPhone models in China, targeting the country's massive consumer shopping festival, an event that generates billions of dollars in retail activity in a matter of hours. We're talking about a market where consumers are actively hunting for deals, where loyalty is earned through price tags, and where Apple has been fighting tooth and nail to hold its ground against an army of powerful domestic rivals. Now here's what makes this genuinely significant. Apple doesn't cut prices casually. This is a company that has historically protected its premium pricing like a fortress. Every discount, every promotional offer is a calculated decision made at the highest levels of corporate strategy. So when Apple starts trimming those numbers in China, you need to pay attention, because it tells you something critical about the pressure they are facing right now. China has become a battlefield. Huawei has made a stunning comeback. Brands like Xiaomi, Oppo, and Vivo are flooding the market with increasingly sophisticated devices at a fraction of the cost. Chinese consumers, who were once dazzled by the Apple logo alone, are now demanding more value for their money. They want cutting-edge features, they want nationalism-friendly brands, and increasingly, they want prices that don't require a second mortgage. Apple's market share in China has been under serious threat. Recent data has shown declining iPhone sales in the region, with local competitors aggressively eating into territory that Apple once dominated without breaking a sweat. This price cut is Apple's answer, a direct, aggressive, and frankly urgent response to a market that is shifting beneath their feet in real time. But here's the other layer to this story that you absolutely cannot ignore. China's shopping festivals are not just shopping events, they are cultural phenomena. Hundreds of millions of consumers participate. Retailers fight for placement. Brands compete for attention across every digital platform imaginable. Getting the price point right during these windows can mean the difference between a blockbuster quarter and a devastating miss. Apple knows this. They have an enormous retail and online presence in China, and they have clearly made the decision that protecting volume and market share right now is worth more than defending every last cent of their premium margin. That is a significant philosophical shift for a company that built its entire identity around the idea that Apple products are worth paying more for always. The iPhone price reductions are expected to drive serious consumer traffic, both online and in Apple's physical stores across Chinese cities. Analysts will be watching the sales numbers from this festival period extremely closely. The results will tell us whether Apple's strategy is working, whether Chinese consumers are willing to come back to the Apple ecosystem when the price barrier is lowered, or whether the damage from local competition runs deeper than any discount can fix. This is not just a story about a phone getting cheaper. This is a story about one of the most powerful companies in human history navigating a geopolitical and economic minefield, fighting for relevance in a market of 1.4 billion people, and making real-time decisions with billions of dollars on the line. So as China's shopping festival kicks into high gear, the real question isn't how much Apple is discounting, the real question is whether it's already too late.